Metal bucket. Now bring on the cleaning crew, and the factory will be as clean as my afterlife bank account.
We have no money. Gonna open the door.
There's only one message left on the notice board. All employees are to sign the new contract. Come to my
Kurt.
office ASAP. Signed, Kurt.
So far we've read a diary about a bunch of crazy people and found a note about someone's birthday.
Although I'm really curious about what's inside those crates. They are so well sealed,
Now
I
we're
really
finding
can't
out that
find
everybody here is basically either under a new contract somewhere or, you know, dead. So we can open that door. Down the hall. It's the entrance hall. What's in here? Oh. Ooh. There's a dark corner over there.
And another bucket. It must have been quite some work to place so many buckets around the factory. An interesting
Oh, I
machine.
bet this is
I
what
wonder what it's for.
those
I've never
instructions
seen
are
anything
for.
even remotely similar. An ordinary wooden pallet. Interesting. There's something stuck inside. I can't see exactly what that something is. I think I found a way to get rich. I'll sell the factory buckets for
Okay,
the old dollar.
so there's a lot of buckets here. Am I supposed to do something with them? There's something stuck in the pipe. Oh, we can go to the entrance hall. There's that.
More writing about ladybirds. I wonder who found it so interesting that they'd make
How
the
did they
effort
even
to climb
get up
there.
there? Okay, so this is hall A. It's a box. So we can go to hall A. Go to hall B. And yeah, that's about it.
An empty cardboard box with the letter CBE written
I
on
don't
it.
think- Oh, more papers.
Some
Useless!
useless security codes are written on the papers. Nothing interesting.
Alright, so let's go to hall A. Oh, that's where we came from. So we can't go up there. Can't go there. So,
The door's locked.
balls.
The door's
Locked. It's locked!
dampened light passed through the window.
I don't want
How
poetic! I want to find out what the frick I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, there's more down here.
Broken and jammed entrance
The
door.
dressing room into the lobby. Now, do you remember that there's a ghost in the lobby and one in a shower somewhere? So let's see if we can. Oh, that's the way out. Remember something to
Mental
do
lock.
about these. I don't.
A lot of things must have happened in here.
Papers. No.
If by any chance anything legible was at... There's a giant black dot on the paper.
More. Ah! Looks like we found someone. Hello.
For heaven's sake, fire! That was the last thing I was missing
Hello?
here. A fire in the factory.
Yay!
Calm
We
down,
found a
boy.
ghost.
Let an old fireman have his afterlife pipe.
Who are you and what are you doing stuck in the locker?
I am Scott Piper, the totally retired fireman, and I happened to appear in the
Ghost in
locker
the locker.
somehow. And who are you, boy?
I am Ghost in the Sheet.
My pleasure. And what brings you to Omega?
I'm looking for the reason for Omega's current state.
Creditable.
Tell me more about yourself. Tell me about Sector Omega. What can you tell me about? I found about the fire in the factory in your report. Okay, so you must have died here because of a fire. Let's ask him about himself.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, my boy, there's nothing that interesting about old me. Once a fireman, always a fireman, they say. And now, since my candle went out, I sit here in the locker and smoke my most favourite pipe. To be honest, I thought the afterlife would be a bit different. But could be worse too.
What happened to you that you ended up like this?
I don't know either. One moment I was walking down the corridor, and the next I found myself stuck in this locker. So I figured out
Smart man.
that I was probably dead. On the other hand, I am over 60, so I'm not bothered by that fact. Sooner or later, I'd probably have ended up in this locker anyway.
I'm not sure that this locker was your final destination.
Well, at least I have my pipe with me in here.
I'm gonna fix my sheet every once in a while here. Tell me about Sector.
Tell me about
Omega.
Sector Omega.
Sector Omega? That was a big enigma for us all, my boy. But we didn't care. There was plenty of work, so there was no time to think about what we actually do. Isn't it funny? Only here in the locker I started to think about the factory.
Yeah, that's a
But
bit.
it's a bit late, isn't it?
A little bit,
What
yes.
can you tell me about?
What can you tell me about...
Okay, these are all the people we've heard about so far. Hansen, Durek, which is the guy that was in the hole and kind of went. Niels, who I believe was the one that wrote the diary. Kurt, who seems to be the boss of this place. Hansen, who jumped off the trolley thing. Yeah, he jumped off of the cart. And Larissa, who's very, very lonely and has to invite people to her birthday via message board. Let's start with Crazy Hansen.
Hansen.
Well, my boy, Hansen and I were the best of friends for many years. Haha, we
Bad
experienced
voice
so
acting
much
at
together.
best.
But Hansen, my boy, Hansen went nuts.
How so?
Imagine that. He started to suspect that Omega's just a cover for some terrible conspiracy and other paranoid delusions. Moreover, he told me that everything originates in the cellar, and that's why he changed the door code
Not
all the
looking forward to
time.
that door code.
Poor boy. I wouldn't wish such a fate to anybody. And to my best friend, that's just sad.
And did you meet him a lot before he died?
Not much.
Yeah,
when
it was
Hansen
Niels who
found
wrote the
out I
diary.
wasn't interested in his tales, he found a new victim. That youngster, Niels. I fear he completely fooled him.
Well, looking around me, I'd be more inclined to trust Hansen.
Yeah, I
We
think
shall
I
see
don't
what
think
Omega
Hansen
really
was
hides.
that crazy in the end. Okay, let's talk about the guy that fell in the hole.
Dirac.
Jacques, he's a very nice boy. We had a lot of fun together. When he wasn't working, that is. Otherwise, he was razor
good for him.
sharp.
So he is a good person.